Okay, what is up, guys? So this morning has been kind of crazy, but I'm currently on my way to my first pregnancy appointment. This one is really boring. It's just a pregnancy confirmation appointment. So they do this before any real prenatal appointment. But literally all you do is take a pregnancy test there. So you pee, they'll use one of their tests and be like, wow, you're pregnant. And it's like, I kind of knew that, that's why I'm here. But yeah, so they will do a pregnancy test to confirm that I'm pregnant, and then they will order blood work or do it there. I forget if they did it there my last time. I have two different offices, the doctor that I go to. So I feel like the one I'm going to did my blood last time, which would be great. If not, then afterwards I'll probably go get my blood work done, just to make sure that my HCG levels are all okay and my progesterone or something like that. I know they tested that last time because I did have 2 miscarriages before Kai. So yeah, they're gonna check that, and then I think that they're gonna give me my due date. I know they give you a date, but I forget if this is the for sure date or if they change it at your first ultrasound. Because I know my doctor's office, they either base it off of your last period or your first ultrasound, and they don't change it after that. Even if the baby later on is measuring bigger or smaller, they won't change your due date. So yeah, I'm curious to see when she says my due date will be, because I did a online calculator type thing, and it said June 30th, but I'm thinking it'll be in July, but I'm not sure. So I'm excited for that. And then after my appointment, they will schedule me for a second appointment, which will most likely be an ultrasound. So I'm excited for that. No one is allowed at the appointment still because of COVID. So unfortunately, Ben won't be able to go to my doctor appointments yet. Hopefully COVID is figured out by the time we have this baby. But yeah, that kind of stinks. I know this appointment, it's really boring. I probably wouldn't have had him come anyway. But for ultrasounds and stuff like that, I would obviously like him to be there. So that kind of stinks, but I don't know, maybe they'll actually let you record since no one else is allowed to be there with you. So I don't know, we shall see. I probably won't get any footage in the doctor's office, just because it's literally such a quick appointment. It's so fast. I've done this twice now, and it's just, there's really nothing that exciting about it. I feel a little awkward because I obviously am pregnant, kind of fast after having my son. I feel like they might think I'm crazy in there because they obviously know me from seeing me all the time. And the doctor I'm seeing today is actually the one who I saw in the beginning of my pregnancy with Kai. I saw her up until I was 20 weeks, and then I switched to a different doctor, just because my mom had recommended me to him and he was really nice and everything, so I switched. But then she actually wound up delivering Kai. So yeah, I saw her almost 8 months ago in the hospital pushing out a baby, and here I am again to see her to confirm that I'm pregnant. So I don't know, I feel like she might think I'm insane, but yeah, I'm almost to the doctor's office. I'm 5 minutes away, so I will most likely just update you guys after. So I just finished my doctor appointment. It was actually kind of funny because one of the nurses was like, Samantha, she's like, wasn't expecting you to be here. And I was like, oh yeah, thought you guys missed me, wanted to see me again. So, had to get pregnant. But my doctor was so nice. She was like looking at pictures of Kai and stuff, and she was saying how cute he was. And she said that because I did have a totally healthy pregnancy with Kai, she doesn't really have a lot of concerns for this pregnancy. Even though I did have 2 miscarriages before that, she said, we know that I'm capable of a healthy pregnancy, so that shouldn't be an issue. She said I am 6 weeks and 1 day pregnant, and that makes my due date June 30th. So Kai and this baby will be 15 and a half months apart, which is crazy, but exciting. And I have an ultrasound scheduled for exactly a week. She wanted me to come in like Monday. Today's Thursday, but Thursdays are really like my only days I can because no one else is allowed there. So like Kai can't be there, Ben can't be there. So Thursdays are basically like the easiest days for me because Ben's home all day and I'm home all day. So Thursday at 8:30 I have an ultrasound, and then I have to go, after the ultrasound, I'm going to the other office to basically go over the ultrasound and go over like my blood work and everything with my doctor. So yeah, I have that. Right now I called Ben, I told him that I had to go get blood work and everything. And Kai's he just fell asleep. So Ben said, just go now, get it over with. Since Kai's sleeping, it's really not a big deal. So that's where I'm heading now, which is in Wellington. So I have to go drive like 20 minutes there and then drive like 30 minutes back home. It's like kind of far from my house because their locations are like literally 20 minutes apart from each other. And then next Thursday, I have to go to the Wellington location, then to they call it Boynton, but it's like basically like Worth, and then back to my house, which is Boynton. So I'm like all over the place. But yeah, so my blood work is to test my HCG levels and my progesterone levels, which I'm pretty sure I always say that wrong, but I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, and I mentioned to her my only question or anything, I guess, would be, obviously twins run high in our family, and the pregnancy before Kai was twins, so I asked her if we would be able to tell on the ultrasound next week, and she said by then it'll be far enough along to definitely see it. You can see the heartbeat and everything like that. And she said sometimes even by just the blood work, seeing the HCG levels, that sometimes she can tell if it's multiples because the levels are a lot higher. So she may know or have like an idea pretty soon if it's twins or not, which would be crazy, but then we'd be done. So I don't know. That'll be a crazy one, that appointment. Hopefully I can like FaceTime Ben or something during the appointment. But yeah, time to go get my blood work, which doesn't bother me. I know some people like don't like getting their blood done. I am not fazed by it at all. So yeah, let's go get our blood done. And yeah, I just can't believe that I'm already 6 weeks, like 6 weeks in a day. Like, that's crazy.